Hello everyone, this is Sztygrys and this is the game. The game is from the League IGLO and I will do a review. The group is the group H, I believe. The black player is Thuran and the white is IhnatiiI, however you would like to read it. Let's see the game. The game was very long and very close for a very long time, so it will be very intense to see. The beginning is very normal. Both players plays the Joseki. This is also Joseki, the S18 move. Maybe not very common, but it is a Joseki anyway. It's all good. And now, usually white needs to add a move. And the most common way to add a move is like this or like this. This way we can develop the upper side. But now the upper side is not that interesting. There is a stone on the third line, so it is possible to just play something on the side to make some base. And the move suggested by AI is this one. It is a bit strange, and this is also all right. So if we don't want to create something big on the upper side, then we can just extend. But we need to add some move. What happens if we don't add a move? Then there is some problems. There are some problems. For example, let's say white plays something else. This is what white played, by the way. Black can just attack us. This is a possibility. Or he can take the influence very easily, like make us go on the third line and get a lot of influence. Sometimes it would be useful for black, but mostly we would like to just go and fight. And this fight is not that easy for white because white is not yet alive. So he would have to struggle to go out, and black will get something out of the attack. In the game, both players did not play on the upper side for some reason and played in other parts some big moves. It's all good. Here white added a move, but we will see that this move was a bit too far away from the group. The shape where we have the stone on the third and the fourth line, like and between them there are three liberties. It is a common shape, very flexible, very common, but there are some possibilities to cut the stones. So we need to be very careful, especially if one of the groups, this one, is not very light. It is rather heavy. We don't want to sacrifice it. For now, black played here, and the shape that I was talking about, this shape happens a lot in this game, so we will be talking a lot about it. And the invasion that was played, this invasion, the M3 invasion, is the most common way to play here. And there are many possibilities to play now. One of the possibilities is just go to the corner, like this and like this. We will see this move later. And we will see also what happens. White will just leave somehow in the corner, and this is usually all right. But the most common way is to just play above this move, and usually black will try to leave somehow on the side, like like this, something like this. It's still possible for black, but white will get the influence here. We can argue if this influence will be useful, but locally it is a Joseki or some kind of normal sequence. In the game, black went to the corner, and white managed to get the corner for the most part. And there is always this cut that white is looking after, so it's still good. I think capturing the stone is very big. The stones here is very big. But for now, white plays c8, also a big move. And we will see that black go into the corner, but in a different way. I think the other way is more common nowadays. It is not that bad, but probably usually it will be better to play this way. But in this game, still, the d8 move is the normal one. I think here, if we get the influence, it will be more useful than before in the other sequence. So it will be good to play. Here, black into the corner. And black will leave, and white will get the influence, and black will also get the center. So it was kind of successful in that regard. And black played here. Black did not play here, which was interesting because it would also be interesting move. But this is another very common way, maybe not that well-known way, but the way to play in this position. And the idea is, if white will play the Hane, we will also play the Hane. We must play the Hane. We cannot play something like this or some other submissive move. We need to play the Hane. And in this situation, it is important to know that there are some ladders. For example, white can play here, and if we don't have the ladder here for this white stone, sometimes white will connect. Here it is not so great because black will just connect like this and kill our group. So still, it is not possible. But it is good to see that this ladder is needed usually when we play this. Another ladder is the other way ladder. For example, here we have also the ladder, and usually it needs to be working. Now it is working, so black can play like this. So those were the two ways for white to play. But also we can play even differently. For example, we can go up. And this is a complicated sequence, but in this sequence, usually it looks more or less like this, where black gets the influence and white will get the points. This is a Joseki. Maybe it does not look like a Joseki, but it is the way for black to take the influence. And in this board position, it is all right because we want to have the influence. We have some strength on the other side. We can make some moyo. So this would be something I would be expecting from this position. In the game, white played k17. And the problem with that move is that now we can cut. We can cut the group, and this group is heavy. If it would be if there was no exchanges, like let's say it looks like this, then it is better for white because after cutting like this, we can just go in into the corner. But in the game, we cannot do it. The group is heavy. We need to think about it and not lose it. And now if black cut this way or even this way, then we need to take care of the stones, and they are heavy and weak and we have problems. So this is the way black should have played. Just cut. And this would be very good for black. In the game, black wanted to take the right moyo, but it was not severe enough. Now white connects and it's safe. In the position when we can cut the group that has no ice and is very heavy, then we usually want to do it. Maybe white will go out, and maybe he will go into the direction of our moyo. But it is good because now we can take it. We can just make it go to the direction we want it to go. First we play like this, and then we will get some stones. Some stones in this area that will help us develop our right side. Sooner or later, we will get something from this weak group. If our opponent will have the weak group, we will also always get something from it, especially if we have some strong stones in the vicinity. This is a good thing that there is a fight. The game black just played submissively. we gave white territory in exchange for some influence, but the moyo still can be reduced, and it should be reduced immediately because it is very big. If white play here, black can take the big move, but then we can reduce even more. And if black will answer like this, then it's a good exchange. Then we can play a big move. So this would be the way to play. In the game, white played here, and it is not the common way to play in this shape. This would be much more common, and even the second line move, sometimes it is possible. But in this position, maybe the move is good, but after c12, we play this one. And the idea is to give up the stone here. Like this, we can play like this, and if black captures, we just give up the stone. In some situation, it is good for white. I don't know if this is the case, but in some situation. But we almost never play the d11 move, and the problem is that after the cut, even with the help of the c8 stone, we will lose either this one stone or these two. This one or these two. Black just needs to play here. And now we need to choose, and both of our options are bad. If we play here, black will play here. And if white play, for example, here, black will just capture. So we are in trouble. And the d11 was a mistake, for sure. In the game, black played Atari, which was also not the best, because now we cannot capture the d12 and d11 stones. In the end, black exchanged and jumped. And now white can just capture. This is a very big move. In the game, white answered on the upper side. And now we reduce. I like the attachment. The proverb says that if we are in the opponent's influence, a sphere of influence, we want to attach, we want to play some attachments, some scarce moves, and try to create a sabaki. So I like the attachment. We will see what white will get. Black answered submissively, so this exchange is generally considered good for white. We can just play here or even further away and forget about it for a while. Maybe it will be useful someday. In the game, white play here, which is a bit weird move. I think white wanted to get the cut here, which is very big. And if we don't have a stone here, then if we don't have the stones, black can play like this, I think. And he will manage. But if we have some additional stone, maybe we can kill the black group. And then we are very happy. Yes. Anyway, black played this big move here. There are many moves. I don't want to talk about it that much because those are reasonable moves, more or less. I wanted in this game. I wanted to talk about Yose, about the end game a bit, because the game was very close and it is a good game to learn Yose from, I think. I will just go into the maybe now. This is maybe a time where we know where the territories are. This is the black territory, also a bit black, some black territory, black, and the white territory is here, 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 here. This is white. So we know exactly where the players will have territory, but we don't know how much. And what moves are the biggest here? What is the most important? In the game, black played here, which creates some territory in the center, and usually in the center there is not that much territory. let's see what would be the big move here. For example, the move here is very big. We can even calculate how many points we get for black. Like here we get 5 points, but also if white plays here, he also gains some additional 5 points. So it's at least 10. 10 points is a big move. For example, the move that was played in the game, I am not sure that it is taking the 10 points. If we already capture the stones, and I think white cannot rescue them, then this move will not give us additional 10 points. I don't believe so. Because it is very hard to take the 10 points in the center. It is very hard. Still, there are Agi, by the way. White can try to go in and reduce the territory. So maybe we can get additional 6, 8 points, but not 10. And there are moves that are even much bigger than that. For example, this is a very nice move. Even if we play like this is, oh, I'm sorry, here, this is already quite big. This may be maybe not 10 points, but a bit less. But if we play like here, if we manage to play here, the idea is that black cannot play like this because we captured the two stones. So black will have play like this, and we can play like this. This is very big. We should compare this. We will also add this exchange because white can play it in center. So we compare this, and if black played here. Okay, let's see if I can find it here and here. Oh yes, we should compare those two. And how many points black have and how many points white have. Let's see. Here, compared to here, white got some additional points, and I will try to mark them. Hop. Let's say here. Maybe it is not that exact, but let's say 4 points additional. And for black, how many points additional we get? Hop, 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 hop. Maybe here. So it's 6. 6 for black, and for white, it's already 10, and I forgot about this one. So 11, at least 11. At least 11 points. This is very big. 11 points. It is bigger than what black played, like here. So we should respect the moves that are on the sides and in the corners because they are usually very big. And in the center, it is much harder to take more points. In the Yosta, in the end game, we should always think about the side and the corner moves first, especially those standard moves. This also helps that the Tsuji works. This is a very nice Tsuji. Okay, let's go further. For now, white also played in the center. We exploited the Agi, but also white still have center, so we can see how little black got from the move h12 after this sequence, because white still have center and we can play elsewhere. And again, we play in the center, but for sure we don't get 10 points from this move. It can be ignored, I think, and black can play just away. In the game, black answered, so it was lucky. And now white took the big point. This was very important. Black also took a big point that also had some big continuation. And white answered here. Oh, for now, here, white rescued the 3 stones, but capturing those stones, it's exactly 6 points because 3 points for the territory, three prisoners. But we already saw that this move is more than 10, it's 11. So we should play on the left side for sure. Even if we play the normal way, this should also be more than 6.6 or maybe a bit more. So this is the how big the J14 move is. It is not that big. What else? Oh, there was also one idea. Here, black got this incentive, very lucky to get it incentive. There was also one big that move that is very big, and maybe it does not seem like a very big move. We will see it in a minute. For now, there are some moves. Oh, and black took these two stones, and these two stones are like maybe 6 points, something like that. But we have a very big move. This this does not look like a big move, but it is a double center. Both players have the continuation. Here, if black connects, white will also connect because there are problems here with the shape. So black will get additional points in center. And the other way, it is also true. If white play here, this is also center. Black needs to add a move, and white will get it in center. So black can just take 4 points, because the difference between this and this is 4 points, in center without losing the possibility to play somewhere else. It's for free. So if black would lose by 3 points, this would be the reason why, because black did not play the sequence. It's just 4 points for free. It is very important to play moves that are double centered, that we can play and opponent will answer, and if opponent will play, we also will answer. Those are moves that we should play right away. So the correct sequence will be like this: here, 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 and now we can capture the stones. Like we have just 4 more points. And here, white should have played here immediately, and then black will answer, and we can play elsewhere. Then in the end, black got the f1 move, so black took a lead, a very small lead, but it was a lead, and the game continued. In the end, black found some nice sequence that cut off white stones, and now black is winning by a lot, so white resigned. If black did not find this sequence, then the game would be very close. So in this game, I wanted to talk a lot more about the OS, the end game, because many players don't think about it that much. So this was the idea. Let's do a quick recap, very quick, but I think important. Here, the stones on the upper side needs some move. We need to add a move, and those are the common moves. But here, the move like this also would work. After this invasion, this is the most common move. Like sometimes we can go into the corner like this, but in some special situations, this is the move we want to play. This is the move. Similar in this area. This is also the common way to play. If we have the ladders, we often play like this, and we usually get the influence. It was like this, like this, like this. It does not look like a good sequence, but it is a good sequence, and black will get the influence. But we need to have the ladders, and if we can cut the group that is heavy, that does not have ice, we should almost always do it, because we will get something from chasing the group. This was what black did not play, unfortunately. And with this shape, the most common ways to play is either this one, to try to maybe connect into the corner, like this, for example, or this way, but we need to play the honey, and we need to sacrifice the stone at d12. In some situation, it is also great. So this is the way to play in this shape, the most common way. And maybe the last thing I would like to stress, I will not repeat the endgame calculation, but I encourage you to look at them yourselves. But I would just repeat the double center argument with the move. Yes, here. If we have the move that our opponent will answer, and we will also answer if our opponent will play there, and we can keep the center playing there like this, then it is very important to play in the later part of the game. We should play it immediately and just take the 3 points. 4 3 points laying on the street. We just pick it up and we are very happy. If we don't do it, we play something else, then immediately our opponent will do it and keep the center and play somewhere else. So he will be very happy. He will find some 3 points. Very important to look for moves like this in the end game. Okay, this is all from me. I hope you liked the review, and I hope you will have more interesting games. See you.